What's going on, everybody? This is Cody, the home theater hobbyist. A few months ago, I purchased a new television. It's a 77-inch, and like a lot of you, it's the largest TV I have ever purchased. I mean, now we're purchasing TVs that are 75, 80, 85, 90 inches. I mean, they're just massive compared to, just a few years ago. But I had an issue. My TV stand was too small. It would only support TVs up to 65 inches, but I had another issue with that particular stand. The shelving is all glass and it would only support up to 65 pounds. Well, my multi-channel amplifier weighs 90 pounds, so I could never put it on that, and I kind of wanted to get everything together. So that started me on the path of looking for a new TV stand. So I did what everybody does, I look at the different furniture stores online, go to Overstock and just start finding different things. And I would find different models that I like, but I had issues with them. For instance, sometimes I would look at one with a compartment, but the compartments just weren't wide enough to fit standard AV gear. Standard AV gear, like your AV receiver, Blu-ray player, stuff like that, is typically right around 17 inches. And some of these compartments were only 15 inches wide. So I'd have to take that off the list. But then I would find one that had the right width, but there wasn't enough depth to the cabinet because they would be going for a more modern design. So maybe the cabinet was only 15 inches deep and I needed something that was like 20 inches deep because, again, my multi-channel amplifier is like 19 inches deep. So I got frustrated. I'm doing hours of research and I'm just getting frustrated. So then I started looking at dedicated AV cabinets, and I ran into this company, Salamander Design. And instantly I was like, wow, this is what I need to be looking at, because they have a lot of different models, but they're all based on the same basic principles, especially their AV cabinets, I should say that. They have widths that are right at 19 inches, so you can get your gear in there, and they have depths that are like 20 inches. So again, you can get your gear in there, and they have a lot of different models that feature a lot of different designs. They have cabinets that are one width or two widths, like I have here, or three widths, or even four widths. So depending on the size of your room, you can figure out which one works for you. And pricing will vary depending on the model and configuration that you choose. For me, I chose the Sonoma 221, that is a dual width cabinet because my room is not that wide and I need to be able to get my gear in here. But again, you have a lot of different choice there. Now, I chose this model, the Sonoma, for a lot of reasons. The first one being this top shelf here. It is all wood and it can support up to 350 pounds. So with the right TV stand, I can sit my TV on here and not worry about it. Now, another thing I like about this cabinet is it's actually on feet, because as you can see, I've got speaker cable that runs to the back of my room for my rear channels. Everything else is under the carpet, but for my rear channels, I kind of have to go this way, and then I just put a carpet over it so people don't trip over the cable. But I like it because it's off the floor. Another thing I like about this particular design is these doors. These doors are mesh. You can see through them, but that also allows them to be vented, so you can get airflow through there and also allow the remote IR and RF signals to pass through the door. So I like that a lot. Okay, now I've got the doors open and you can see all of my gear. And I want to apologize right now because this is going to sound a little bit like an infomercial because there are a lot of features that I want to point out. First of all, you can see all of my gear here. I've got my amplifier right here on this side, my AV receiver over here, and my 4K Blu-ray player and a bunch of other stuff on this shelf up here. Now this shelf doesn't have anything on it. This is probably where I'm going to put other pieces of review hardware and stuff like that. The shelves themselves can support up to 75 pounds, and they are what they call infinitely adjustable because they give you a few different pieces of hardware that you can kind of set the height wherever you want inside here. Now this framing that you see all the way around in here is all metal, so it is nice and sturdy. The bottom shelf is also sturdy. You can see it can support all of the weight of the equipment that I have here, and they have a few features that I like on this bottom shelf. The first one is just under the amplifier and AV receiver, there's some slots down there to allow for ventilation, so cool air can come in from the bottom and rise through the cabinet. And at the rear of the bottom shelf, they have slots built in for cable routing, so you can run your cables under the cabinet and then go up inside and connect to your components. This middle wall that separates the two sides, they have slots built in as well at the top and at the bottom so that you can route your cables side to side, like I have from my AV receiver to the amplifier. Now, some of you may notice that I don't have the back on this cabinet. It comes without the back on it like this, but the back does come with it for each side. There's two of them. And it's a nice sturdy plastic. It's not particle board or anything like that you feel like you're going to break through. Now for me personally, I probably won't install it on this cabinet because I kind of move things in and out, but you can do it. And that kind of brings me to some of the accessories, because you can purchase different accessories, including a rear wall extension so you can get a little bit more room with ventilation so you get more active airflow inside your cabinet if you want. They also have drawers that you can pull in and out. They have different places where you can connect power conditioners and all sorts of things. But I did buy one accessory, and the one I bought with this, because I did buy this by the way, is one of the light kits, so that I do have lights back there when I'm connecting different things. Previously I was using a flashlight, so it's nice to have a little light kit, and this is just a little white light that can either go warm or cold, and you can kind of dim it, stuff like that, to light up your gear. So I think that looks really nice. All right, now let's answer the final question. Assembly, how hard was it? I know some of you are thinking, how hard was that to put together? I'm glad you like it, but how hard was it to put together? The good news is it was extremely easy, because it pretty much came all like this. The only thing I had to do is install the rear wall, which I haven't done, and install these shelves. These shelves come in a package, 2 shelves in this particular cabinet with all the hardware, including the Allen wrenches that you need to install it. So you just screw them into this, metal framing, and then just set them down. That's all you have to do. The lighting comes in a different package, and it comes with its own instructions, so you have to do that if you get that particular thing. But as far as the doors already attached, the handles were attached, the feet were already attached, everything was already done. So assembly was super easy. All I had to do was get some help bringing it up the stairs, because this is a little bit heavy, and it's pretty long for one person to kind of move around. But otherwise, it was very, very easy. Just take it out of the box and set it up where you want. So fits all of my gear easily. It's ventilated. I can light it up if I want to. It's really cool. So if you're looking for something like this or need something like this, use those links in the description below. And if you enjoyed this type of video, definitely give us a thumbs up. Drop me a comment in the comment section below, and also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next time.